Okay, let's look at circles today, the parts of circles, different parts of circles, and how you find for area and circumference of a circle. So parts of a circle we have are a chord, which a chord goes from the outside of the circle to another point on the outside of the circle, but does not cross through the center. If it crosses through the center, it's called a diameter. So it goes from the outside of the circle to another point on the outside of the circle, but it crosses through the center. So then half of the diameter would be called the radius, which goes from the center point to any point on the outside of the circle. Some other parts you have are the center, semicircle, so those are your half circle. The arc is any point from one point on the outside of the circle to another point on the outside of the circle along the staying on the circumference of the circle. And then your circumference is all the way around your circle. Then the area, of course, would be the inside of the circle. So circumference is kind of like finding perimeter. Okay? So let's look at finding how you find area and circumference of a circle. So area is found by pi times r squared. R stands for radius. So pi times radius squared. And remember, squared means r times r, whatever number or variable is being squared. So pi times radius times radius. Circumference is found by doing 2 pi r, so 2 times pi times radius, or pi times diameter. And remember, it's this one or this because 2 radiuses would make a diameter. So 2 times r would give you your d. Okay, but sometimes in the problem you've been given, you will be given the diameter instead of the radius. All right, so let's look at a couple of examples. First is an example of what is the area. So remember, you have a radius of 3, and you find it by doing 2 times r times r, pi times r times r. And remember, pi, we use 3.14, and it says in our problem that the radius is 3, so you do 3 times 3, which is 9, and then 3.14 times 9 gives you 28.26 inches squared. Okay, so that's an example of finding area of a circle. Let's look at finding the circumference of a circle. So on this one, it gives you the diameter of 3 centimeters. So you do pi times d, pi times diameter, so 3.14 times 3 centimeters, which is 9.42 centimeters. Okay, so now here's 2 examples for you guys to do tonight and bring them in tomorrow. It says find the area of a circle with a radius of 2 inches. So remember, area is found by doing radius times r squared. So radius times pi. And then the next one is find the circumference of the circle that has a radius of 2 inches. So don't forget, on this one, you're going to have to do 2 times r times pi. All right, bring these 2 in tomorrow.